go.
Make sure you get my name right.
Corporal Chance.
All right. So I have been employed with the Bay County Sheriff's Office for about 11 years now. While on the platoon here, I supervise approximately 8 people, and I fall under 2 supervisors. So the Bay County Sheriff's Office, we responded out here in reference to a domestic altercation between a male and female, and our deputies ended up identifying who the primary aggressor was as a result of that individual who ended up instigating the physical altercation between him and his partner, who they reside together with, ended up getting taken into custody and transported to the Bay County Jail. Right. This is an international driver's license. I don't know if I can show it to you or not. But this driver's license, a lot of people are finding these online. You can actually register it. This QR code will pull up a web page, but it's a privately owned business. It's not registered with any governmental entity, and therefore this driver's license here is insufficient as an actual driver's license. It is just a private entity that I think is just essentially stealing money from people, claiming it's as it says here, an international driver's license document. Then you flip it around to the back, and on the bottom of it, it says this is not a document which can be used as a driver's license. So it's very contradictory in that sense, and it's unfortunate for folks like this that don't know better.
Y'all are always asking me like I don't have a house or something.
Well, I mean, you are sleeping in the middle of
doing stuff.
a car.
How about we get our stuff when we go to our house?
Yes, sir. I think y'all.
What's your take first?
Chris,
I don't have anything.
Okay, I see.
It's a long ways.
Let's get your stuff and let's go home.
Yeah.
all right, so the Bay County Sheriff's Office responded to this address, this car wash over here in reference to a gentleman who was trespassing. He was confronted by the owner of the property, asked him to leave multiple times, and after asking him numerous times and he refusing, contacted the Sheriff's Office, who responded, made contact with him, requested that he leaves. And as of right now, he's actually being trespassed physically from the property. If he returns, he's going to be placed under arrest. So as we're coming down the road, we're obviously going to turn, this guy was turning on to 2321 in front of us, and as that was happening, the load that was on the back of his vehicle, which was unsecured and is required by Florida statute to be secured, ended up falling apart. There was a chainsaw that fell into the middle of the roadway, causing highway obstruction. So as such, we initiated a traffic stop, and as we were making contact with him, another bystander in the parking lot ended up backing up and crashing into one another. And so that ended up causing a scene over on the other side of us, as you ended up going over and making contact with them. And I was making contact with the driver, found out the driver has no license and is operating the vehicle on a parent identification. So we're about to check his information and see if it is in fact suspended or if he doesn't have a valid license in any way, shape, or form. And then we'll go from there. So ultimately, in running his information, it was verified that he had no valid license. His license was suspended in the past for driving while intoxicated, along with several other financial responsibility violations. And as this was only his second offense, driving while license suspended, he was issued a notice to appear and released with a court date. On a green color Ford pickup truck. We're going to be on Aldi off of Highway 77. So we initially ran the license plate on a vehicle that was in front of us that had a license plate that was not visible due to the fact that it didn't have a tag light. And upon running the license plate, we found out that the registration was expired since September. Upon contact with the driver revealed that he didn't have a valid license. What's in the back seat? What's covered up?
My snake.
Your snake?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I was taking it to a friend to help me.
Where are we headed to?
To the Bay County not yacht club, but the country club.
Okay. All right. That's all right. It's just my partner.
Yes, sir.
All right. So listen, I'm going to need something that has your name on it.
Can I get it?
Where's it at? In the bed of the truck?
Yes, sir.
And where's it at in the bed of the truck?
It's like right, I don't know, like right there on the edge of it.
Yeah, go ahead and step out for me if you want to show me where it's at. So you obviously have a suspended license. I think you already knew that. It's been suspended since 2022, right?
Right.
So
my dad said he was going to pay that online for me, and the tag, whatever, it was going to get. He has a ticket for it. He said he already paid for all the registration and everything.
well, the registration has been expired since like I think it was since September. So I don't know why that's what it is on that. But there's that. Then there's no tag light. The tag light's like either dead or dim. One or the other. It's got to be read from forever back. And then you're driving with a suspended license. So we got a lot of things that are kind of piling up. So here's my thing. Okay. Is there anything inside the car that's going to get you in trouble?
No, sir.
Okay.
I don't have.
All right.
Nothing.
So here's what's going to happen. You're going to be detained. I'm going to fill out the documentation and so on and so forth. As you are technically under arrest for driving with no license, I can search the immediate area for anything that relates to your identification, which is your ID card or anything like that.
ID.
Right. So that's what I'm saying, though. So I can search that area. If I search that,
permission to search this vehicle.
No, I'm not asking your permission. You're under arrest, so I have permission to do it anyways.
They're detaining me.
Okay. Yep. So do me a favor. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Okay. What's inside the car that's going to get you in trouble? This is your time to be honest with me. Right there.
There was a.
Because I saw you move everything that was in the center over to the side.
I was trying to get my vape. I was trying to reach for my vape.
Okay. So what is in the car that's going to get you in trouble? This is your one and last.
There's a vial in there, and it was left in my car. And
What is it? GHB or is it something else?
no, it's something else.
What is the something else?
It's prison.
Okay.
It's just a little bit of it. And
Where's that at?
I think that's that plastic pouch. So.
What are we looking at? Methamphetamine. Here, I'll unroll it so you can see the crystals. We have what we presume to be methamphetamine inside of a baggie. Talking to him, he says that's what it is, and so based on those two things, we're going to test it in a fields test to see if it will test positive for the presumed or the assumed substance that we are believing it to be. And if this turns purple, then it is positive. Positive.